Hello and welcome back. I'm your friendly neighborhood technician, and I don't know what happened to my intro video for this one. So on this video, we're going to get the engine put in, and then we're going to see if we can get it started. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Before we do that, make sure you give me the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you can get notifications when I post a new video. Let's get to it. Okay, so I got it set in there. Now I'm going to do something a little different for time's sake, so I don't have to make a video that's super long. I'm going to go ahead and slam this thing out and put it together, and then I will show you guys after I get it together where all the vacuum lines go, that one, the two on the front right here. I'll show you where all that stuff goes, and because I already did a video of taking it apart that included all those things. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so got it all installed, except for the fan shroud. Another fan shroud in it, but I got all the fluids in there. I got 8.5 quarts of oil in there. Trans fluids, okay. I'll probably have to top that off. Got coolant in there and power steering fluid. So right now I'm going to crank it over with the coils not connected, just to prime the motor before it starts. And I'm going to do that, crank it over for a little bit. So right now is going to be the first time, if it cranks, that you guys will be able to hear it crank. So I'm going to go give that a go. Okay, now that I got it cranked and the engine primed, I am going to connect the coils and then we'll give it a go. Oh, mind you, there is no exhaust on this. It is just header and that's it, or exhaust manifold. I'm just going to see if it cranks or if it starts. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's give it a go. Well, I waited a year for that, and it was freaking glorious. All right, so that was it started up. That was the first cold start. So now I get to put the exhaust, the cat sections on it at least. Other than that, I do need to replace some of the O-rings. I do need to replace the receiver dryer, which I have the receiver dryer at work. Also, I still need to bring that home. So then I can, once I get this to the shop, I'll get the AC functioning. I'll go over that and how that works. I got to replace the O-ring on this right there. I'm also going to replace some of the other AC O-rings and stuff like that I also have at work. So as far as vacuum lines, there are some vacuum actuators down there, right there. So the vacuum lines, they go right here. This one goes right here to the secondary air injection pump, and then the other two go right here to the EGR valve and this vacuum port right there. These right here, it's not routed correctly. I still need to route that correctly down there. And then the vacuum right here for the brake booster goes to, bolts to that metal line right there, and then that goes right to the front of the booster. And then all the vacuum lines from the transmission go right here to those two vacuum ports right there. So other than that, it's not that difficult. I was able to get the lower engine harness up through there, down there, and then mounted over here by myself. It did take a lot of up, down, up, down, up, down to try to get it there. And then I do have this piece. It's right there. I do need to install that also. So just a little bit more buttoning things up, and then it's gonna be good to go. This right here goes to the temperature sensor that is in that cover from the back of that headlight. And then the front, the front crank sensor right down there, right there, that gets routed right here and then gets plugged into the bottom of that. So that's pretty much it for connecting things. You know, well, you got your fuel line right there that goes to the top of the fuel cooler, and then the fuel cooler comes down in to the bottom to this one right here, and then goes right there, and then this fuel line goes to the back right there. So other than that, it's not that hard. There's not really much to it. So I'm gonna get that exhaust on, and then we will revisit how it sounds. All right, here we are. It's all put back together. Well, it's somewhat put back together. I need to replace one of the mounts for the back of that side of the air cleaner, the little thing that always breaks. So got to replace that. I got to put the exhaust on, and what I'm going to do once I get this thing towed back to the dealership, then I can actually put the exhaust on, because I can't get the right angle with the car on the freaking ground. So, alrighty. Here we are with the 119 with no exhaust on it. That's just straight exhaust manifolds. Gonna start it up, gonna give it a few revs. Alrighty, now we have just the cats on, so I'm going to start it up again, give it a few revs. Alrighty, gonna start it up. Here's the key with the little Tyrion Lannister keychain. Hey, the clock works. It's almost 11:30. Got oil pressure. Might need a little bit of gas pretty soon. I did notice that the fuel gauge was fluctuating a little bit, so I might need to replace the level sender. This thing runs insanely smooth. Yeah, I have the incorrect belt on it right now, because that's what AutoZone had, because, hey, I need to get it running. It's just 2 ribs short. The length is right, but it's just 2 ribs short. But it'll do for now. Still waiting for the one to come in from Germany for Mercedes. Ordered about a month ago. And sounds great. No ticky, no abnormal noises. Now I was able to drive it. I will include driving videos in next video. I was gonna wash it, but when I drove it last, I rolled the windows down and the right rear window regulator decided to eat itself. So now this window doesn't roll up, so I need to replace that. But I will get a video for replacing the window regulator. So hey, chance to make another video. But as you can hear, it sounds great. I like the sound. That's the cat section. That's not even having the muffler section on there. But I think what I'm going to do is to quiet it down a tiny bit, just a little bit. Is I'm going to get the cats going into a single, and then probably from there just get a single straight through muffler out to the back. So other than that, I think that's about it. So yeah. So if you enjoyed this one, hopefully you did. This whole series, I'm going to do a little bit more on it. So this series will continue, but I will actually, like I said, get some driving videos of it. I got a suction cup thing, so I'll suction cup mount, so I'll mount that to the side of the car while driving it, and then we'll get it smogged. We'll see how it passes smog, stuff like that. I haven't gotten the smog yet, but I'll show you guys the smog test and the results, and we'll go from there. Thank you for watching this, getting this thing running. It's been almost a year before I got this thing running, but it sounds great. I'm going to enjoy driving it, and I'll keep posting videos for you guys on this one. Hopefully now, or I'll be able to get videos on this, and hopefully we'll get this in the car. I still got to take the transmission out of it and reseal that, clean up the transmission. So hopefully we'll get this thing going soon, and hopefully that thing will be super quick, super fast, and fun to drive also. But make sure you give me the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification icon so you can get notifications when I post a video. Thank you for watching.